Mother fudge. Oh, we gotta close this window. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's SubiStitch here. Just want to give you an update. I've kind of been offline for a while. Actually, not kind of. Whoa, hey, radio. Anyways, been offline for a while. A long while. Many of you have commented on the Maperformance Intake, what I was going through, what was fixing it, if it was or was not fixed. So that, with a couple other things we need to go over, get you kind of caught up, and figure out if we should go back into some old videos and utilize those, maybe post some old videos of some things that are already done. I've made a lot of progress on my car in the last few months, and with that, not a whole lot of videos posted. I feel like I'm so far behind the curve that I don't even know where to start, where to catch up, or if it's even worth catching up, or if I should just go shoot a mods video of everything I've done to cover, you know, top to bottom, catch you up to date, and move on from there. No matter what, we got some good things coming. Huge shout out to basic.hrz on Instagram. If it wasn't for him, a lot of things in my car would not be possible. I've entered 2 raffles. I've won both of them. Those of you that might happen to see this and have entered those raffles, it's not a setup. Literally, I'm on the other side of many counties, cities. Hell, I'm on the other side of the state from him. Nevertheless, I don't know the guy from Adam, but without him, there's a lot of things in my car that could not be possible. The list goes on. Let me go ahead and grab it. We can go over it. Start from the top. We got brand new rubber. Got the stock rubber off. I didn't go with rims. For those of you that do know, or if you do know, I won the first raffle. It was supposed to be for some RPF 1s. Color your choice, size your choice. The last minute he changed it up, gave us an option to take cash buyout. I took the cash buyout, opted out of the rims, took the money. We got the BFG G-Force Comp 2s. I stepped it up to 245 45 17s. Again, that's a 245 45 17s. I got about a half an inch extra tire, plus I hang over the rim a little bit. I love it. I'll tell you what, I thought 17s were a mistake on this car until I put the 245s on, and it sucked the wheel gap up. It's comparable to adding a half-inch drop on your car, except I get to keep the stock suspension. Not that it's the best suspension. I know it's not. That's on the docket. It's on the list. We'll get there one day. Nevertheless, I sucked up some of the wheel gap, and the tires handle absolutely amazing. I cannot say how much I love these tires. Alright, so we've had some great things coming, some great things added. Again, every bit of thanks goes out to basic.hrz on Instagram. I'm not sure if he has a Facebook page. If he does, we'll add it. If he has another social media, we'll add it. We'll get him on there. We'll get him the credit he deserves. The man's doing great things. He's doing some raffles. I myself am going to try to step into the game, maybe do some raffles, see what you guys out there want to do. I have some ideas. We'll vet them. We'll see what happens. So I really don't know if I should step back and go ahead and edit all the videos that I do have of the previous installs, the previous issues, those kind of things. Let me know. Throw a comment in the comment box. Let me know if you want some old videos of some things I've done just to keep up with the car. I'm all about doing it. At this point, I'm so far beyond where I was with my last video that it's kind of hard playing catch up. So now let's talk about the Maperformance Intake. I got a couple things I want to talk about. I have had my intake now for probably, if I had to guess, 9 or 10 months. As soon as I bought the car, I got the bug. I bought the access port. I put the standard, whatever, stage 1 Cobb tune on the car. Absolutely fell in love with how it changed the driving ability of the car. A friend and coworker of mine also has a WRX. He started picking up parts, and you know how it goes. He gets some, I get some, and we start playing the back and forth game. And before I know it, I'm full stage 2. I have an Maperformance downpipe, Maperformance intake, and then some small bells and whistles on the inside, nothing that affects the drivetrain. As soon as I put the intake on, I started having issues. My friend, on the other hand, no issues. Car drives amazing. He's got the V1 or the version 1, whatever you want to call it. I call it the V1 2015 plus Maperformance intake on his car, and has 0 problems. I fall in that percentage that is having problems. If you haven't seen my previous video, go ahead and check it out. It'll be on one of these corners right here. I was having issues with post wide open throttles, for instance, pulling into a driveway, you know, in second gear, give it a little bit of throttle to get up the hill, come off, and the tack would drop, engine would die, and I have to restart the car. A, it's embarrassing. B, when you pay money for parts, you want to know why they're not doing the job they're supposed to do. And you pay enough money for your car that this is the last thing you should be having going on with your car. So I contact Maperformance, and they let me know, hey, we understand there's a problem with our intakes. We're trying to fix it. We think it's a flange issue. I have some videos shot. We'll go back, maybe we'll plug some of that, of what they did to update their flange on the intake. So they sent me a version 2 intake. The only thing different was the flange. Again, I got the video of that. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit larger. They're worried about the warp of the flange. Basically, when you heat metal up, it warps. A microscopic warp in a MAF flange could cause an air leak, thereby causing the MAF sensor to shut the car off. So I put the version 2 intake in. I'm all excited. Go to take the family out to dinner. It dies 3 times. Not once, not twice. 3 times it dies while on my way to the restaurant. So as soon as I get home, I'm emailing them. Hey, just got the new intake. You know, I destroyed the first one. I need my deposit for that, whatever it is. But the car's still dying. I'm still having these problems. So what I will say with Maperformance is if you contact them, they are spot on with getting back to you. Ian will get back to you. The guys in customer service, they'll get back to you. If you don't contact them, don't plan on them contacting you, because not all their intakes have a problem. All right, or not all cars are having problems with their intakes, I should say. So I'm on the horn. I'm contacting them. Hey, what's going on? I'm still having this problem. They tell me, you know, well, we think you have a bad MAF harness, the extension harness. Okay, well, great. Well, send me a new one. If it's a bad harness, send me a new one. So I wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Don't hear nothing back from them. So I email them. Hey, what's going on, guys? And I haven't heard anything back from you. I assumed I was getting a MAF harness in the mail. Thereby, if it was a MAF harness, I would assume I'd also be getting codes, check engine lights, those kind of things. It's not happening. What can we do? So email me back. Hey, just to let you know, we understand we're still having some problems with this intake. We're developing a new intake. It's in testing. We'll let you know. Well, about 3 weeks ago, I'm guessing, 3-4 weeks ago, I got the new intake. And oh my gosh, I posted some pictures on Instagram. By the way, check me out on Instagram. SubiStitch Instagram, SubiStitch Facebook. You can search me on YouTube, SubiStitch. Nevertheless, took some pictures, put them on Instagram, showed everybody, got some great feedback from it. The new intake is 4 to 6 inches longer. I wish I had it to show you, but I don't. I've already installed it in the car. I don't feel like taking it out. I already threw version 2 away. I was so mad at it, I couldn't care less what happened to it. Threw it in the trash can. Never, but whatever. Anyways, the new intake, about 4 to 6 inches longer. They moved the MAF sensor. Now, again, I'm not a tuner. I'm not a mechanic. Not a car mechanic, anyways. I don't know the in and outs. I don't pretend to understand it. But what I do know is the sensor is directly below the air filter, which means the MAF sensor is getting a direct, straight flow of air from the filter on down, whereas before it was post or after the bend, the first bend in the pipe. And if you really think about it, with the way the air comes, it bounces. Again, not an engineer, not pretending to know. All I'm saying is maybe it was too close to the throttle body, maybe it was after the bend and it caused a disturbance in the air. I don't know. I don't care. Version 3 fixed it. The new intake is absolutely amazing. And if you're looking for a loud intake, holy cow, this is it. This intake got nothing but louder with the version 3. With it being 6 inches longer, it's no longer tucked underneath the headlight. It's tucked out and into the right fender. So the sound transfers through the car into the cab. Whoosh, it whooshes more than you could ever whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh my God, the whoosh. I can't talk about the whoosh enough. My wife hates it. She absolutely hates it. You can't have a conversation under acceleration in this car anymore. So I might be putting some sort of sound mat, dyno mat, something like that in the fender well, because it is obnoxiously loud in the car. When I'm by myself, I don't notice it because I have the stereo blasting. I have things going on. I'm a distracted driver anyways, looking at cars, looking at, you know, shiny objects. It doesn't matter. But oh my God, it's so much louder, and it's amazing, and it sounds amazing. It is amazing. Went to Delicious Tuning, got the tune with the EGR, the TGV Deletes, the Grimmspeed, electronic boost control solenoid. I absolutely love how the car is driving. Cannot boast enough about how well the tuning went and how well the car drives. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. I know it's not short. With all the edits, who knows how long it'll be. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Nevertheless, stay tuned. Great things coming. Trip to LA. Let's add some pizzazz to the car. Let's add some spice, and let's have fun. Don't forget, click subscribe, whatever side it's on. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, SubiStitch. Let's amp up the followers. It's not the easiest to get there. Hit me up on Instagram, SubiStitch. We're ramping up the followers. The more followers we get, the more likely we'll be able to do some great giveaways, some great raffles. So stick with me, hang out, and let's see what happens next.